Hi water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, how are you doing? Welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ and this is your general reading for the season of astronomical spring 2022. That is the time period between March 20th and June 21st. This reading is for the collective of water signs, okay? So I will be doing monthly readings for your specific zodiac sign as we move through spring, maybe even more often, perhaps weekly readings as well. So that's why for the season I decided to do it for the collective of water signs. I do encourage you to stay. There are already some beautiful messages coming from the meditation that I have had before I started recording. So let's get straight into it. I hope that you will enjoy this reading and please do let me know if you did. The messages from the meditation. So I was shuffling a deck, botanical oracle deck, and the cards that fell out of the deck showed up for you were speaking of strength, tenacity, and two other cards that said enjoy and nourish, okay? And they showed up in pairs, like enjoy, strength, nourish, tenacity. So I liked it. A very good, very positive vibe coming from those traits, those qualities, right? So strength and tenacity to some extent are synonyms, right? We have power, we have vigor, some kind of courage, and we have perseverance, we have persistence, right? And then with enjoy, we have appreciation, savoring, using for your benefit, taking pleasure from something, in this case from this strength. And then nourish, so sustain, cherish, nurture, take care of, preserve, tenacity, right? So what it tells me is you have two powerful resources, strength and tenacity, and all other qualities, those traits that I listed. You are prepared, or you are being prepared through the season of spring for a long distance journey. You are already equipped with that strength and tenacity for a long distance adventure, long distance project, whether it's a relationship, whether it's career related, creative, artistic, spiritual. Remember, it's a general reading, but you are equipped and almost like preparing yourself for a long distance, something that is long distance, long term. So perhaps even preparing yourself for the next phase of your life, a next cycle of some kind, okay? So these are your messages from the meditation. Now let's get into tarot and see what messages we have for the season of astronomical spring for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, starting with the theme. What is the essence of spring for you? We have the Ace of Discs, Ace of Coins in this deck, pointing to wealth. That is a beautiful, fabulous energy to start with and to have it as the essence of spring. You can see this disc looks like a star, looks like a sun. There's absolutely only good, positive things and energies coming from this card. We will dive into it in a second. Let's see you in the theme. How do you find yourself in that theme of spring? Strength. You have absolutely no issues to find yourself in that wealth. Okay. Let's see what is your strongest foundation for success, for happiness, for growth this spring. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Nine of Swords. That is very interesting. In this deck it points to fear. But it's a very interesting energy when it's showing up as your strongest foundation for success. And last but not least, what is the unnecessary luggage? What are you being called to let go of, leave in the past as you emerge from the darkness of winter, the void of winter almost? What are you being called of to let go of? Six of Swords, transition. That's interesting and makes perfect sense when it comes to letting go of. Princess of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so that is the energy of the Page of Cups. It speaks of dreams in this deck, and that is your element, Page of Cups, right? So, and look at this. the full beginnings right underneath. And I was going to say there is some kind of rejuvenation of your element, of the water element this spring, right? The energy of the page, similarly the Fool, can speak of children or a younger person. But regardless of age, this is a youthful spirit, a revived spirit, right? That is strong and tenacious. So makes sense with that message from the meditation, right? There's some kind of rejuvenation, and even though it speaks of the water element, it's not limited to emotional. It's like a rejuvenation, especially with the Fool, on all levels of your existence, mind, body, soul, spirituality. But with the energy of dreams, some kind of rejuvenation of your dreams, of your dreamy nature, of your creative nature, romantic, artistic nature. I really, really like this. Definitely this spring is bringing you a rebirth with the full energy, marching to the beat of your own drum. There's also that sense of perhaps taking a risk. Maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, the Fool is the risk taker. But this is an adventurous risk taking, and you know, the Fool is not afraid of the unknown, right? Because he knows that the journey that is ahead of him or her, regardless of gender, is for his growth, right? So there's excitement rather than fear. So let's dive into the cards that we have on the table, starting with the theme Ace of Discs, Wealth. I absolutely love this. As I said, it's not only the Ace of Coins for me, it gives me the energy of the Sun and the Star. Sun is the happiest card in the tarot deck. It's about opening up your hands to receive all the good things that life is offering. This is positive stimulation. This is the sun that may be waking up in the springtime where you live. Positive stimulation, that vitamin D, creativity, rebirth, feeling good, joy, pleasure, creativity, okay? With the star energy, there's a sense of wishing upon the star, but also dreams coming true. There's magic flowing all around. There's healing, there's hope, there's love and faith, okay? So I said all the good things. And then additionally with the energy of the Ace of Coins, that is a new beginning. Every ace symbolizes a new beginning. So you have rejuvenation with the Page, beginnings with the Fool, and a new beginning with the Ace of Discs. That Ace of Discs is your miracle, and you deserved it. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you have been waiting for that new beginning to materialize for quite a long time, and it's showing up. And it's like, you know, this is the theme of spring, so there may be many new beginnings during springtime for you. It's not a one new beginning. There may be multiple new beginnings on different levels of your of your life, of your existence, in different areas of your life, okay? This is a seed that is being offered for you to be planted. That wealth, it may be an abundance of seeds, okay? Abundance of new beginnings. But the key is for you to recognize that opportunity and to plant it, right? In order to harvest an abundant crop, you need to plant your seed. This spring is the perfect opportunity to plant as many seeds as you have. So the ideas, the dreams, with the Page of Cups, it was pointing to dreams. Plant your dreams. Don't limit yourself. Like sky is the limit, okay? All the good things with the star and the sun. And I absolutely love this. I am a Scorpio, so I already love, and I cannot wait for spring to come and for all those new beginnings to start showing up. I'm sorry, for some reason I'm losing my voice. Now you in the theme, you find yourself perfectly in that theme, and this is what I said. This is the energy from the meditation messages. Strength and tenacity. Power, vigor, perseverance, persistence, courage, bravery. That is the strength card. That is physical strength as well. That is fire energy, Leo, right? So it's creativity, taking action, taking leadership. I said you have been waiting for this and working for this for quite some time already. So when it starts to happen, when it shows up in your life, you find yourself perfectly in those circumstances because that's what you have been waiting for. It's like with that rejuvenation of your element, you are in alignment with this. You find yourself in that situation, like in your natural habitat. Okay, and remember what I said, these are the powerful resources that you have, that strength and tenacity. This is preparing you for a long distance journey. That's exactly what I said at the beginning. And you have a beginning, a new cycle of life, a new phase of life, that is going to be long term, long distance, maybe forever after. Okay, and you are very well equipped and prepared to embark on that journey. Have no doubts if that's the case. Now, the lesson, I'm sorry, the strongest foundation for your success, for growth, for your happiness this spring, and you have the Nine of Swords that is pointing us to fear. This is the card of anxiety, worries, doubts, losing sleep, right, at night because of overthinking, okay, dwelling in the past, or being actually stuck in the future, creating visions, bad scenarios, okay, visions of failure, perhaps. But this is your strongest foundation for success. And what it tells me is you have, again, put a very diligent effort to heal that energy of the Nine of Swords in your life, to heal that fear, that anxiety, that fear of the future, that fear of uncertainty, of unknown, fear of failure and some kind of defeat. And that's why now you are able to sleep peacefully, because you are able to control the energy of the Nine of Swords. It's like you have shifted the Nine of Swords energy from being an obstacle or challenge to actually being a tool for your self-empowerment. Okay, you realized that your mental space, your thinking space, that you control it, if or provided that you realize that you have control over this. You know, our human ego mind likes to control situations, and especially when there is unknown or uncertainty, it likes to create doubt, fear, anxiety, and those bad, dark scenarios, right? Scenarios of failure. The moment we realize we control it is the moment that we reach that higher understanding, that we are always in control of that mind space of ours, right? And that's what you have achieved, I feel, already in the past. That's why this is your strongest foundation for success, is to keep this attitude of realizing that you control fear and not the other way around. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Now, what is the unnecessary luggage? Okay, what are you encouraged or called to let go of and leave in the past? And look at this, you have Six of Swords, card of movement, transition. This is the card of leaving something behind. And what you are being called to leave behind is exactly what I said here, is that anxiety, fear, or any kind of worry. This is mental space, right, with the swords, but it's sailing. So it's moving through your element, water, right, emotions, moving to the calm waters, balance between mind and heart, balanced mind space, balanced emotions, and the other way around, balanced emotions ensure balanced mind space. What you are being called to let go of is imbalance between those two. In general, you are being called to move to calm space, maintain the calm space, because you actually, I feel, what I said here, you actually achieved that balanced, peaceful space already. The key is to make sure that the imbalance, that fear, anxiety, and previous thinking patterns stay in the past. Okay, that's what you need to let go of. You have been going back to that fearful state of Nine of Swords many times, and that's fine, because we need time and we need to go through certain lessons multiple times before we really do our homework properly. But this time I feel you have conquered, like defeated this once and for all. At least there's all the beautiful potential for this, provided that you consciously move yourself away from that energy and leave fear and anxiety, lack of self-belief in the past. Okay, let's close it off for you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with some oracle messages, some positive affirmations for you for springtime 2022. Awakening. How beautiful is that? Another new beginning. I am joyously awake and aware and ready for anything. Absolutely. This is the awakening, the spring, a rebirth, a new opening for you. Let's see what else do we have for you to close this reading off. Journey within. Go for a ride. Enjoy the journey. See, the cards just keep telling you that there's a new beginning, there's a new adventure, there's awakening, there's a journey ahead of you. A long-term, long-distance journey, project, adventure. Trust what you love and let your heart lead you. Absolutely. March to the beat of your own drum. That is the energy of the Fool. And so I am wishing you a beautiful, abundant, colorful spring, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please let me know if you did. Take care of yourself as always, and I will see you soon. Bye.